So let me go ahead and pull up the announcement real quick. That. Then I gotta add it to the stream. Image. Alright, so this is the update from Gray. So for those of you wondering what's going on, yes, we are working on dropping something bigger. Trailer will drop for it when we have a more finalized product alongside dropping a release date for it. So for those who were wondering, that's what's going on. So let me take that off now. There we go. So, yeah, they're kind of going back to wanting to release everything at once, kind of. It could be just that the forms aren't done and they're trying to get the forms finished, so that way they can release all the forms at the same time, and then it's just a matter of getting, like, the cutscenes and stuff like that out. But yeah, unfortunately, they did not really release any anything else beyond that. Hasn't been any new updates. Hasn't been any new content. Just kind of just been a dead period for DBOG as of recent. So, it's unfortunate, but at the very least, we got an update from them letting us know that they are working on the update. They're trying to get it out. They're trying to finish it up. So, at the very least, we know that it's still being worked on. They haven't abandoned the project. They're not going to abandon the project, but just know that it's taking longer than most of us would like to, so anyways, as you guys pretty much see with the thumbnail and as well as with the title, next up on our list is our Frost Demon. Now, my Frost Demon's no longer max level. It was max level. It's no longer max level. So I'm not gonna level it up anymore, just because we're gonna get the XP from doing the story anyway. So, like, what's the point in even wasting time trying to get the XP from that, from the gravity chamber, if I could just get it from the story? So, back at it once again. What a path to come back on the Monstrous form, dude. What a path to come back on. Is it me, or does it just seem brighter than usual? It might just be me. Let me go back, because we didn't even do, like, the tutorial. The little fucking starter quest. So, hairstylist. Clothing merchant. Accessory merchant, and then go talk to Baba. Fortune teller Baba. And boom. Now we can actually get started. So, for anyone wondering, these are my stats. I have 4k key damage output. I have 1.8k health. I got pretty much 300 agility, 300 key control, and of course no physical damage because we're going a full key build, as we should on Frost Demons. I'd be a damn fool if I didn't go a full key build on Frost Demons. One second. This thing keeps popping up, covering the entire stream, and I don't like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So, we're mainly going to worry about getting story quests done for progression, because, again, this slot and my human slot, which I'm thinking about redoing the looks on my human slot, I am not, like, 100% on what I want to do with that slot, but I'm kind of just like debating. I kind of want to go with like a Yori fucking getting tongue tied over here. I'm trying to go for a Yoruichi kind of esque look. Kind of like that, but like I can't seem to like get it, so I don't know. Like I'm gonna figure it out once I actually get back into onto that slot, and whenever I actually start it, I'm probably gonna have that done. So it's probably gonna require me to get the Dragon Balls and redo the looks on that character. Obviously, I'm not gonna have any like outfits, especially any kind of Bleach outfits, because for the Bleach outfits I have to go to the black market, and stuff from the black market's usually really expensive. So yeah. Yeah, it's just... Oh yeah, I was finding a lost toy. Dude, this thing just keeps popping up. Like, I can't see the chat. There we go. Now I can actually see the chat now. What have I been doing while I was away from DBOG? Hold up, my mic's acting up now. So, question was what was I doing while I was away from DBOG? So, really not much, not anything like major. I don't think I'm gonna say anything major happened. Oh yeah, yep, the lighting we love whenever it turns nighttime and I can't see a damn thing. Yep, love it. Awesome. Amazing lighting. Not even exaggerating, that this is like the perfect fucking lighting. I can hardly see my character. Now the moonlight's coming out, so now I can actually somewhat see. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So what I've been doing since I've been away from DBOG for a bit. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Legends ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA. I've been really enjoying that. So I've just been playing that. I've also just been kind of grinding on a couple of other games as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I have 250 mastery points. And shit. I'm gonna master all these forms. So how are we gonna do this? Plus the black market still doesn't have Ulquiorra's outfits, masks, and wings, plus Pico plush. It doesn't have the Ulquiorra outfits and stuff? Bro. Bro, what? Does it have the Tanjiro stuff? Does it just not have any of, like, the mythic stuff? Well, actually, no, I take that back. Not all of Ulquiorra's stuff is mythic. But does it just not, like, have, like, the main, like, drops from past events? Because if that's the case, what the fuck? Like, what did they... Like, did they just forget? It gives you 200 mastery points if you log in. No, you don't get 200 mastery points from logging in. If you already used the if you already used your first login bonus, then you just get 10. If you get a Dragon Ball and you already have that Dragon Ball, that's where you get, I believe, the 2, or was it either 100 or 200 mastery points. I don't remember exactly. Again, this thing keeps popping up. Yeah, I don't remember ever getting that many mastery points. Okay, so we got a couple over here. Let's go ahead and knock them out. Wow. You managed to survive that. Congratulations. You still die anyway. Okay, so it's 200 if you own a master. It's 200 if you own the Dragon Ball it gives you. So. But again, I don't remember owning a Dragon Ball whenever that login came in. So, like, I don't know. I did just get, like, 10 mastery points from logging in, I believe, so... Yeah, it should have, like, before I logged in, it was, like, 240, so... I don't know. Yeah, I'm still getting... I'm trying to get the shiny charm on Legends EA. And once I get the shiny charm, I can actually, like, kind of feel comfortable moving forward, like with shiny hunting and then starting the DLC. I still need to get Mega Floette, so I still need to do that. Where am I going? Up the lookout. Never mind, there's a big ass meteor coming this way. Question is, where? Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to destroy this meteor. Every time I tried it on a new slot, even with max level stats and transformations, this thing doesn't seem to want to die. Yeah, there's no way I'm destroying this meteor. That's not with the moves I have. Unless we got the Omnitrix, Dio's clothes, and a normal dagger. I know about the Omnitrix and Dio's clothes. Dio's clothes, I think I bought that on my main slot before it went away from the shop. Yeah, we're just gonna take this L. Like, the amount of damage I'm dealing to this meteor is mediocre, so we're not killing this thing. But I got the Omnitrix accessory on my main slot, on my main account. We're on Fire Red and Leaf Green, shiny hunting Deoxys. Deoxys is in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Bro, did I miss something? What? Since when was Deoxys in Fire Red and Leaf Green? I don't remember if I can't remember if Deoxys was in that game. I could have sworn he wasn't. That's like that's news to me if he is. Well, hopefully Deoxys can actually be transferred to Legends EA if you plan on using them on Legends EA. I actually have a shiny Deoxys that I want to use in Legends EA, but I don't know if they're gonna make it to where Deoxys can be obtained in Legends EA. We'll just have to see whenever home compatibility comes out, which they still not released even a release date for home compatibility. So, like, bro, it's crazy. In Gen 2, Legends were limited time events. Now on the Switch ports, you unlock them after becoming the champion. Ah, they were limited time events. Okay. See, I was like really confused because I could have sworn they weren't in there, but if they were limited time events, that would explain why I don't remember them being in those games. Well, there's a lot of mons that aren't in ZA that you should be able to get through home. It's just right now we got no home compatibility, so we're just waiting on that. Though it is kind of crazy that we got Mega Rayquaza in Legends ZA, but not Deoxys. Going the wrong direction. It's been a minute since I did the story. Yeah, they've been saying in spring we should be getting it, but like everyone wants a release date. And that's like the main thing we don't have right now is a release date. Yeah, but if I'm not I swear I'm hitting yes and it's just not moving to the yes part. I could have sworn that they like isn't like Hoopa like the reason why the legendaries are in ZA in the first place? Whereas like some sort of involvement, I don't know. I haven't started the DLC, so don't spoil it for me. So I'm kind of just like, I feel like he should be in Legends ZA because I know it has something to do with like alternate dimensions and shit like that. So I don't know. It just feels like it would make sense for it to still be obtainable through that method, but I don't know. Hoopa opens the portals, but Hoopa isn't the cause of the portals. Ah. Well, I appreciate you not spoiling it. I will definitely check that out. Right now, once I get my shiny charm and I get Mega Floette, I'm definitely gonna get started with the DLC. And I'll like further understand the whole context behind batteries just died. I just put them in the charger. I gotta hook them up to the wall so that way they can charge up. But anyways, as I was saying, once I start the DLC, I'll have further context as to, you know, what goes on during that whole ordeal. Because again, I didn't really see anything throughout the story. So I kind of just went through majority of the game spoiler free because You already know that most of the stuff in the game, the internet likes to spoil everything. So a lot of the, not a lot of it, but most of the stuff in the main story kind of got spoiled for me. But I haven't seen anything on the DLC aside from, you know, obviously we got Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza coming back. And then the main reason I know that Rayquaza is back and I know that Rayquaza has his Mega Evolution is because I had to go through PvP to get the Mega Stones from the PvP, which I still think is stupid. Like, I like the PvP system in Legends ZA. It's just, when you're fighting like fucking when you're fighting 3 legendaries and you're just trying to get through the lower ranks just to get your Mega Stones, it's kind of rough, man. But yeah, I ran into quite a couple of people that used Mega Rayquaza, as well as Mega Zygarde. Had to fight that. It wasn't fun. Especially since I didn't really have a lot of mons that could really be viable in PvP. I was just using the mons I had in my party. So, yeah, had to deal with that, but at least I have my Mega Stones. Got all the Gen 6 starters Mega Stones, and I got the Hoenn starter Mega Stones, so... As well as the Baxcaliburite. Oh, wait. Oh, what am I doing? I can shiny hunt 5 non-story related legendaries. Alright. I know there was a lot of mythicals. I'm still going to kind of not try to spoil myself on what mythicals are out. I do know that Diancie, I have Diancie, so I have Mega Diancie. And obviously I know Hoopa's out, so there's no way that Hoopa's just not going to be obtainable. He's not going to just be unobtainable, but surely there's a way to get him. Because they can't just put Hoopa in the game and not make him obtainable. There's just no way. Dude, all this talking about Pokemon makes me want to get back on Pokemon Legends CA so I can finish getting my shiny charm. I'm gonna stick to this. I'm gonna try to stick to this as long as I can, at least for like an hour. I'm trying to get a solid hour stream. That should give me 2 videos at the very least to make. If I can push it further, then I will. But I'm gonna try at least to get it in an hour to try to at least get through Namek. I'm gonna try to at least get through Namek. No shiny mythicals, just legendary. Of course they're not gonna let shiny hunt the mythicals. Probably because they're like static encounters like Diancie and Mewtwo was. We couldn't even shiny hunt Mewtwo and Diancie. Pretty much a crime for us not to be able to shiny hunt Mewtwo. Like, come on. It's Mewtwo. You know people want the shiny Mewtwo. Oh wow. Oh, Corin, I need some sensus. Hey, Corin, I need some sensus. I couldn't do a Yajirobe voice. I don't remember how I can pull. I don't know how. I don't even remember how I was able to pull a Yajirobe voice before, but apparently I pulled it off before and I can't do it now. Yeah, I already have a shiny Mewtwo on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so that's where I'm going to transfer it from. As well as like whatever other legendaries I can transfer into Legend ZA, that's where I'm going to transfer those legendaries into. Alright, so we're done with Earth. Let's go to Namek now.